Hello, all. I'm Sajit from Coimbatore, GURUJEE Institute of Science. We all know that recently that the result declaration, 2024 NEET result declaration, and the kind of rumors and people talking about NEET as a scam, and so many confusions with regards to the result declarations. Okay. So few things you would have already heard about, like through the social medias, and many people have already spoken about it, and people are in the discussions of it, like how to take it forward. So, as a NEET trainer and as a teacher having experience 15 to 16 years in this particular field, I have noted down a few things which is common and which is everyone should understand. But at the same time, what is the next process? Okay. So one thing is that, like what I understood is that I have noted down few points because I don't want to miss out something. So one is that NTA is talking about the grace mark system. See, they talk about the grace mark system because they have told in such a way that few students have lost the timing in the examination hall because of the exam started late, or at the last minute because of the problems with invigilators. The timing could not be adjusted so that those students are being given some grace mark. Okay, you need to understand that wherever the exams are started late or the exams are conducted late, I mean, or in the other way, that exam is extended beyond 3 hours and 20 minutes. For those students or those center students, some extra marks are given. Okay, think about this point. The next point is the 720 out of 720 is been awarded to nearly 8 students. And the interesting fact is that these 8 students are from one particular center. Okay. And we all human being can understand that, okay, like one particular center where there are 24 lakh students are writing across the globe. How is it possible for one particular center students alone get 720 out of 720? And that too, like their application sum number, there are no much difference between their application numbers. That means the the series of the numbers are almost same. Okay. So this is one area which we need to think about. And one more thing which I found out is that out of this 8 students who got a 720 out of 720, 6 are from same state. All right. Now we know that on the date of examination itself, there was some confusions because few centers, because of the invigilators and because of the entry procedure, exam got delayed and students could not get into the examination. A few students were in panic. And we have also noted that day through social media, by exam is started, and by the time of 4 o'clock, I believe, in social media, the question paper was leaked out. And NTA has come out with the explanation telling that because one student voluntarily went out with the question paper after starting the examination, and he has done this. So there is no problem with the conduction of examination, and there is no point of leaking out the question paper. Rather, this has happened only after the examination started and across the centers, so that there is no point of leaking out the examinations. Okay, think about this fact, because the question paper came into the social media or the online by 4 p.m. itself. Okay, this is one point which we need to understand. So I said, like, one point is that one center, how 8 students got same mark, and these 8 students are being given grace mark, where when the grace mark to reach to this point. And few areas the students have got 719 and 718 marks and all. So we know that, like, 4 mark is the basically the system is like, if an answer is wrong, or if a question, if a student is not written one question, then the mark should be 716. Am I right? So whereas how it is 718 and 719 mark. So 719 mark or 718 mark, which means, if NTA is clarifying that the students could not attempt the test in time, so that, that student is being given a grace mark. If that is the case, so many centers are there across the globe, and where so many problems are happened and students could not be, I mean, I'm not sure only one particular center or particular area student had this disturbances. Am I right? So everywhere they should consider such kind of things. Now, so the rank evaluation, like, rank, how the rank is evaluated. So it's a kind of question mark to all of us now. Everybody, all the students who have wrote exam with a lot of temperament, lot of hard efforts. Okay, those kids, and I would say that my son and daughters, kind of the students, those students, what is their future and how do they judge this result? Okay. No, result is published. Don't you think that the result is published on a little urgent basis, because the result was supposed to be declared on June 14th and it has come on June 4th itself, where the election result was in the peak discussion, and that day evening before the Lok Sabha elections were coming into end, before that it is published. So what was the need of that much emergency? And one day prior to that only, the second corrected paper, and after evaluation it has been published. In fact, students were about to check with their answer key and OMR sheet, reworked question. I mean, the reworked answer sheet. I mean, I am not sure whether all students would have checked it. By the time it itself, the result has come. Okay, few points. Now, the concern that not like they talk about that 3 hour and 20 minutes. Not everybody got it, so that the rank system is been changed and grace marks is been given, and there was no prior information that there will be a grace mark like any other examinations. Like when the question paper or the question goes wrong. Okay, there will be an announcement of that this question, there will be a grace mark, and any challenging from the public side can be taken and considered and is put into the discussions. So there was no announcement of anything. Now, I wanted to say that what is the need of conducting this examination offline? Okay, like JEE mains, or like other exams like CUT or any other examination which is conducted by NTA. Why not NTA conduct a NEET also online, so that there is no trouble? I mean, like, how this question paper, like, some area people talk about like the question paper is leaked out. Some area there is a clarification that the question paper is not leaked out because it has been already started the examination. All right. So these are all kind of confusion for a student who is actually taking an effort. Now, let me tell you, some students, like, we all know that MBBS, how important is this examination? And a few are there, like, most of the centers, people are like, there are students second year, third year, fourth year and all writing. I know that few students are writing in fourth year and all with a dream of becoming a doctor and getting into an MBBS degree, or studying at an MBBS, government MBBS college. So what will be their future? Because for now, just because of a small range of mark differences, they are going down the line of 1,000, 2,000 ranks. Okay. No, what is the chances of getting into a best of the medical colleges? Because we know that financing college, probably to my knowledge, last year, like 23, 24,000 and all, with probably like 20 lakhs, 21 lakhs per year fee structure, not affordable to everybody, is been given. The admissions are given till 23, 24,000 All India rank. And whereas to get into a best of the colleges, medical colleges, government medical colleges, you need to be under 3,000 and 2,000 to 3,000 rank or below that. And just because of this kind of mark discrepancies or consideration or this kind of grace marks, students will lose mark. Now, as far as NTA is concerned, that I'm not sure that how many of you would have already checked the mark again. Because if there is a student already checked once and you think that, okay, this is the mark, you got it and you are a little comfortable or happy, please do check your mark once again. Please do log in and check your mark once again. If there is any changes are being done which we are not aware of it. Only when we go for counseling, we know that this is the mark we got it. So kindly check once again. And the students who have already got a good mark, I'm not telling them they have to be questioned or they are good or bad. I don't have any opinion on that. Okay, probably they are, or if they have worked out very hard and they have taken a lot of hard steps to get these marks. Not sure. I'm not sure about like how they have worked and what they have done and all. But I don't have any doubt on them. All right. But the only question is that, like, when one particular area is considered, they have to consider pan world. Okay, what is the status of other students? Now, the other point is, which we need to understand. Like we know that the Meghalaya, that day on the date of examination, there was a news that in one center, two different question paper is given. I don't know. No news is coming about after that on that particular area. What has happened to those invigilators and where it is and what did go on. All right. So that we don't know anything about that area. And now in the coming days, what I wanted to tell actually, my dear students, my dear son and daughters, please, sons and daughters, please see that at least you are checking your marks once again and ensure that you are in the same score. All right. Others, maybe if somebody is getting 2, 3 marks or 4, 5 marks extra, it is well and good. Others kindly check it. Now, the next thing is, I am not finding any way, or there won't be any decision from ministry because now currently the central government is framing on coming Sunday is only going to be the swearing in ceremony or something is going to happen as far as the news concerned. But I'm not sure now the new ministry how this will be taking up and how much time it will be given for evaluation and analysis, and whether NTA will come out with a solution to conduct this exam re-examination and all those things. If at all that is the case, like so many cases would have already pumped into Honorable Supreme Court or district courts, and whether those cases and how that is going to be taken forward and discussed in the segments, which we don't know all these things. So it is going to take its own time. Now already we are into June, so now maybe it's take 1 month and reconduction and all those things. It's going to be a panic. So the students who have already qualified and students who are already eligible, okay, please see to that. You are looking into the counseling procedures now. What are the counseling procedures and where and all you can apply depends on your rank and which stage you are applying. Kindly focus on that. Whatever it is happening, let it happen, or if it happens for the good for everyone, then that is God's sake, it is good. Other than that, like as far as my knowledge concerned, I don't think any changes is going to happen on this particular reconduction or those things and all is not going to happen. Okay, because it takes its own time and no effort will come, or nobody will be interested to do that now as of now. So now to students, like I would say to me concerned, my center, we have seen like majority 90% of my center is new students. They are returned the examination along with their board examination. So there are students, what I told my students who got 400, 450, 379 and 500 and all, actually, it is a great effort what they have done. Okay, it is not like, it is not like a good mark or something. It is really a good mark. It is really a good effort because along with the board examination, getting such mark is really a commendable effort. For that matter, not only with my center, it is everywhere, anywhere in the universe. If any student have taken the examination along with their board preparation, CBSE or ICSE or state board, any examination, scored 450, 500, really wonderful, marvelous student. Great effort. They are God gifted children, no doubt about it. Because such a difficult examination, 24 lakh students are writing and offline, sitting and writing 3 hours and 20 minutes. My dear, it's not a small game. All right. So for them, it is a great salute for such kind of students, and no doubt about it. But the students who have written repeaters 3rd time, 4th time, 5th time in some centers, and such kind of result goes to them. Okay, someone who have worked 3rd time, 4th time, 5th time and all written and not able to get selected. My dear youngsters, please don't lose your energy. See what is next possible. MBBS alone is not the game in the world. Okay, there are so many other options. Okay, there are so many other options. Not like MBBS alone is the game in the world. So don't get desperate. Don't get tensed on this. Don't take any wrong decisions. Please plan for the next. What is next? If you can write once again, think of it next year. But 2025, we can say that this kind of mistakes will not happen because people would have already taken care of it. But at the same time, hoping for 2025, we should not be caring what has happened to 2024. I'm not telling that. Okay. We should be bothered about 2024 because it is already spoiled to somebody. No, I'm not talking about since it is already spoiled. Juniors who are preparing for 2025, don't worry about it. Focus on your really hard work. Right? Let me tell you, the students who are really putting a lot of hard work on daily basis, that is not going to be in waste. Okay, I'm very, very confident. Students who have taken effort, students who have taken each and every bits and pieces of effort will definitely be getting something good. No doubt about it. So focus on that. Be with some good teachers who are the motivator for you, who are the mentor for you, who are the leader for you. Be with those kind of teachers, be with those kind of institutions. Keep working, keep studying. Things will happen fantastically. Okay. So I remember, I wanted to tell you, remember this thing, that it is not the end. Okay. We have understood something can happen like this also. Let's go for the next options. Okay. So take up all these things, what are happened. Don't listen to many controversies online. Okay. Things will happen. There are already people who are capable of taking up this kind of issues to the next level, and they will work behind it. Okay. Or the collective efforts will be taken by such people, and they will definitely look into this matter. And people who are the authorized conductors like NTA, a big body, governing body, they will also be understood. I'm sure by this time they would have understood where and all it went wrong, how that is hurted many students who are preparing this examination. They would have understood by this time. So currently, let those things happen in one particular area. The other area, the students who are writing for 2025, please focus what you have to do it. Okay. Others 2024 who got good mark preparing for counseling, search those options, whatever it is going to happen. And don't get into a lot of controversy, get into thinking that, okay, you are into trouble. No, you are not into trouble. Okay. It is no people can put this examination into that much trouble, and so that someone who got 600 is coming down to 500. No, it never happens. All right. So as of now, no chance of conducting this examination again. So there is no point in discussing those things now. People keep on discussing, will keep on discussing. But you hope you would have understood few things which could have been taken care, like conducting the examination in time, invigilators issues. Okay, one particular center is getting 8 students, 720 out of 720, in which 6 students are from same state, or else giving a rank based on the application number. Okay. And or else what we call, like, one particular center getting 2 different question papers. Okay, this are all gone now. Happened is happened. All right. So let's not bother about it, my dear children. Please focus on what is to be done next. Those who qualified, focus on your counseling procedures, and which according to a rank where you can study, and focus on your studies further. And I wish you all those who are qualified to become a doctor, and I wish you all a good success. Others, 2025, look forward what is going to be next, and put your efforts, daily basis efforts, continuous effort. Definitely, it will happen. Okay. So thank you so much. And anything more on this, you can always come to Guruji. We are in Coimbatore. And as of now, like, we are basically, we've been training last 13 years, and 90% of our students are taken 400 plus till 600, 643 with first attempt. So but I've seen repeaters, when they come to this kind of disturbances, what happens to them? All right. So bad luck or kind of disturbances caused by many reasons. So thank you so much. Best of luck to all of you, and do good.